What's going on, guys? Chris here, and welcome back to another one of my Minecraft videos. Welcome to Cosmos SMP episode 34. And for those who have not been following the series, the last couple episodes is the final episode of my personal season 2, or season 1. I decided about 3 episodes ago that I was going to move on once I was finished at the Western Village. Once I was finished, I was going to move on. I was going to go out, start a new build. I guess if you are counting these in form of season, the castle could technically be season 1 and this be season 2, but we are moving on. This is the final episode of this, and for that I've decided to go all out. I've created a little update to my skin with the Western. I'm also using the B-Team's Blazing Saddles resource pack. Little gun and everything. So, I will be finishing off this episode today, and it's going to be pretty fun. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this, and definitely stay tuned for the end, because I have a little something I'm going to put together to send off to the village. But no, this isn't a map reset, by the way. So yeah, I've decided what I'm going to do for this building right here, which I haven't actually done. I'm actually going to make this an abandoned house, because I couldn't think of anything better to do, and nobody left any suggestions in the last episode. Something I built off screen a couple nights ago. I built this little graveyard. If you care to, if you can see it from here, you can look at all the graves if you want. It's getting nighttime. The only one on the server, so I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Yeah, I was done that. Anyways, you're like some of you who haven't been following might be wondering why I'm going on for my next build. Well, simply because I'm done with the 2 builds I've done so far on the server. I've done the castle and I've done the Western Village. And I want to move on. I want to start a new build, and Friday's episode will be that. I'm going to go out and wander off. I haven't actually found a location for this next build yet. I have some ideas in mind as to what I'm going to do for said next build, but as to what I am going to be, like where it's going to be at, I don't know. We're going to be kind of farlands or these in the next episode. So let's just go ahead and get started with this finale, if you want to call it. I'm thinking just go on playing, but I also kind of don't want to do that. I want to kind of cut this episode a little bit short, because I know not everybody's going to have the attention span, no offense, to watch the entire video and see the outro I'm putting together for this. It's actually, I've been working pretty hard on making this outro, so yeah. Anyways, let's I don't want to use spruce again. I'll use jungle wood, but I don't think I have any. Well, yeah, I do. It's out in this chest out here. But yeah, so a recap of what's happened in the first 33 episodes for those who may be new to the series. I mean, obviously, I'm on the server. This is Cosmos SMP server multiplayer. It is a server started by me. It's whitelisted. Don't ask who can join. I've considerably cut down the amount of wood there because I've been making that. Because I made the who's gonna watch it, nether rail. But yeah, I'm on with several other people. This is my server, as I said before. This is my 3rd build, really. My first build was my first base that I only really stuck in for a couple episodes. Second build was the castle, which I think I spent the majority of the time making. And finally I've come here at the Western Village, which I'm leaving today. After today, the Western Village will be no more. This is the finale episode of the Western Village. I think I'm going to make this one a little bit shorter, because it's actually supposed to be a home, not necessarily a specific build. Actually, yeah, so this is my 3rd build, as I said before, on the server. It's also my final build for this part of this season. I am kind of sad to do this. I'm not gonna lie, the Western Village was definitely my favorite build so far. Like some of you might be wondering when you think the castle would be, because I put so much time into it, but I still think I think this is my favorite build, just because it was really a kind of a sporadic start to a build. It was like one day I was out looking for horses, and I was like, oh, it's a nice little place to start off a Western Village, and since then it has been dubbed such as the Western Village, and I haven't had a problem with that. It's very fun. Just like I said, kind of spur of the moment, no pun intended with the Western theme. Spur, yeah. But Western is kind of a spur of the moment thing, and I'm very glad I did it. I never technically finished the Western, or not the Western Village, the castle, as I never actually did finish the brewing room, but I never really have wanted, because the idea I had was probably too outlandish to try, and I don't feel like going back and attempting to put it together on the final episode of here. I'll probably, except this build, this is just going to be like an abandoned type house. This will probably be a shorter episode, so I might go back and tour through all that I built in this first half, because I'm probably not going to be coming back to the main area for quite some time. What I'm planning on doing, my plan of action is just simply going to be, I'm going to pack up as much as I can in my inventory, ender chest, and pack mule, which, I mean, probably isn't going to be much. I could probably fit all of it into an ender chest. By the way, I went out caving, and these are the spoils of war, all of this, and I went out into the nether and wandered around for a bit. That's spoil of war from there. That's all the stuff I found. Like, this is just all my loot I've had from this area in general. But anyway, aside from that, I am going to be getting all new equipment. Oh wow, that actually, once that's all together, it actually looks pretty nice. But I will be getting all new equipment and all that. Why isn't this filled in? Oop. I'm going to be making new weapons, new armor. That's why my armor's in rather sad condition, and I don't have a sword or my bow. This is actually not even the same pickaxe, it's just I'm breaking 3 because I busted my other pickaxe. But yeah, I'm kind of just gonna wander off in a random direction, kind of far lands or bust it, and see what I can find. And the nicest train generation that I find after 15 minutes of wandering or so. I don't know why I made that many stairs. But the best in an episode, the best land generation I feel like I can find. I will set up base. But yeah, I'll be creating such a rather nice base. I have ideas for it, as I said before, of which I do not wish to reveal as of this moment and in time, simply because of the fact that I don't want to. I want to keep it a secret. But really, the reason I'm doing this, like all these map resets, like Hermitcraft did theirs a couple weeks ago, and Mindcrack is doing theirs, and even though I kind of on-off follow the Vintage Beef fan server, they also did a map reset, just like 2 weeks, no, it was less than that, it was like last week, I think, that they did their map resets. So just everybody's kind of resetting their map, and I mean, this map's only about, what, 6 months old, and I really don't want to reset it because I know everybody else is working on their builds right now, so I wouldn't want to ruin that just for personal preference of wanting to start a, well, not technically completely anew, as I'm going to be bringing items with me. If I wanted to completely start anew, I could do that, but I really don't kind of feel like it. Nonetheless, I will just be, yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll just be wandering off in a random direction, starting Friday. Yeah, Friday. I've kind of thought about taking a week-long break from the series, but nah, I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I'll just follow this one in style. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this reset, giving me something to do on the server. I haven't really done much on the server because I'm obviously kind of bored with this, so I am going to embrace a new kind of large-scale build that will take a lot of time to make, and then also, like I said in episode 32, I believe, that I wanted to embrace a build that didn't have a specific theme to it, so that I would be more free to kind of do what I wanted with the build, instead of being bound to a theme. Obviously, like, I've had thoughts about taking and going over there to that mountain range and building in there, but I felt that was kind of too close to the Western Village, and that would ruin the aesthetic of it, and like look off in the distance and see this massive modern base and get this old western village here. I thought that kind of ruined the aesthetic of it, so I decided just to stay. This is going to propose an issue, of which I'm gonna have to take out part of the wall for this, unfortunately, as it looks. But nevertheless, I wanted to create a base that I didn't have a specific theme, and obviously I can do the same with the castle, even though the castle in itself was kind of an interesting build. What with the storage room of modern redstoneness and whatnot, and etc. I did think that was very fun. I'm kind of caught. I definitely, if I was to come to choose my favorite build on the server, I would probably choose this. But for most time put into, I'd probably say the castle. I mean, especially with that storage room that took so long to kind of put together, even though I only really did half of it. Alright, this is gonna look very broken. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this isn't gonna take that. This is only like 10 minutes so far, and I've already got the building built up. I was thinking, like, oh, that's not bad from the bottom. Alright, well, actually, I'm gonna, I should use half slabs to keep mobs from spawning in here, because I don't want to put light in here. I'm going for the abandoned type look of the house, of the thingy-majigger. The thing, what does Corrales call it? The thingy-wingy? The fingy-wingy? He's Swedish? Something? He's something like that. He's from Europe. I've been watching Minecraft lately, so... yeah, let's get some signs. Let's make a door. I need a door. Actually, I need two. I also need some half slabs. And I would like to have some of these. There we go. Make it look nice. There we go. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna probably take a brief tour around the server toward the end of this video, just of my builds in general. Just because I've done a lot of work, and I know not everybody has had an opportunity to see them. Not trying to sound egotistical, saying you shouldn't check out other people's builds, as there are many fine builds on the server. But just saying that this is my series, I believe I should showcase my builds. Oh yeah, that's very nice looking, and on the inside, just kind of like have, let's take out the floor. Let's sleep first, so, oops. This isn't going to work. We have an issue. But yes, anyways, nonetheless, indeed, whatnot, etc. By the way, today is the official release of 1.6.1, so that's another added bonus. Which means, for those who have not been following my Twitter, probably one of the most, probably my second most requested Minecraft series. I'm going to say second most because Cosmic Craft gets requested quite a lot, even though I really have no intentions of continuing up the modded version of that, because I really kind of didn't feel like I liked the way it was going. Nevertheless, Minecraft Ultra Hardcore Single Player. If you have not been following my Twitter, I said it would be Season 2 when 1.6 released, so look forward to that in the near to distant future. I will be recording that soon. Not going to say when. I have some ideas for this season. It is, if you haven't already followed my Twitter, I highly recommend you do, so that you may know of these plans and when I have them. But I definitely do believe that, by the way, for those wondering why I'm putting down half slabs, mobs will not spawn on half slabs. Therefore, I can keep it dark in here and not worry about mobs spawning and zombies breaking out and ruining the design and aesthetic of the place. And I've said aesthetic a lot during this episode, haven't I? Anyways, it's actually, like, a lot of people, I found that a lot of people, I kind of neglected to talk about this series, and I really wanted to, but I noticed a lot of people enjoyed that series, and I'm definitely glad that people did, because I had a lot of fun doing that series. So, I'm going to be starting it up again, and you guys will be able to enjoy it once more. Oh god, I just hit my mouse. I'm using a different mouse, by the way. Not to get too far off topic, but my other mouse had a bit of a malfunction, as in it broke, and I'm not going to go any further than that. It broke, so now I'm using the crappy wireless mouse I use for my laptop, which isn't really that crappy, because I paid like 40 bucks for it, but I really don't like it. 'Cause everything gets stuck to the mouse, and like food, if you eat something and you use the mouse, everything will be stuck to the top of the mouse, and I miss my old mouse a lot. Yeah, there you go, get the old abandoned house. Very, very nice. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Western Village at its finest. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show this. I know I'm getting off topic a lot here, but I found a name tag, and I named our pack mule Pac-Man. Yes, Pac-Man. That's the official name. But nevertheless, continuing on, that is the Western Village in its full completeness. Let's get a nice kind of aerial. Oop, nope. View of. Oh, I didn't mean to hit slabs. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Western Village. It has been completed. It is finished. I christen the Goodsprings, the completed Western Village. Anyways, just to briefly summarize what I was going to say, you guys really like single-player Ultra Hardcore, got a lot of requests to bring it back and to do another season, so I will be obliging. I am going to pause the recording, see how long I've been going for, and then possibly do a tour of my builds. Alright guys, I will be right back. Alright guys, starting off this short tour of things I've made on the server at spawn. I built, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the first thing I built on the server. Well, this first general area I built on the server was this area here, even though this wasn't the first original spawn structure. I built this on a live stream about a month ago. Maybe longer, I don't know. It looks very nice. Actually, no, it was longer than that. Longer ago than that. It's back in, like, May, I think. Anyways, oh, this is different. I just noticed this. Oh, somebody's been at spawn. Anyways, nevertheless, I built this. The first structure was big and obnoxious and ugly, and this one is actually pretty nice, and I like it. Next on this little tour, this was my original, not this, this was my original plot, until I moved away because I did not like the direction in which I was building the plot, and I moved it over here and never did anything more with it. I built the frame of a house on a hill. Now I'm probably going to tear it down again and rebuild it elsewhere. The spawn is actually going to go under some construction later on to expand it and make people actually want to build here. This was my crummy spawn home, which is not yet completed, which I will eventually, and there's a bunch of stuff over there, and that I really kind of don't care to showcase it, because neither is it. It's not finished either. Like most of the stuff here at this spawn, nothing is finished. So yeah, we're going to move on to my first base. Alright, not necessarily my first base, but for those of you who have not seen my nether rail, this is partially completed, and that is getting very close to my first base, because it's right here as well. Hey, stop. Alright, come back here! I need that. I don't know why it ran off. I don't know, this game is strange nowadays. This is my first base. I don't know if it's still here. I think I might have actually taken the portal down. No, I've not taken the portal down. This is the original room for my first ever base that I built on the server. The portal is now broken. It spits you out over here for some reason, which is on the back of my tree. This is a giant tree I decided to build, and it was actually like the first or second episode that I actually worked on this tree. Since then, it's been pranked by Ryan, blown up by creepers, and frankly just isn't fun to look at anymore, so I've abandoned the project, like many I have on the server. But my real first base is over here. I built it into this mountain as kind of a secret little hideaway in the forest. This is the portal where it's supposed to come out at. A nice little portally island and a little pond. Enter in here, and you can go in through the front entrance. Fancy glass doors. That was originally where my beacons were, so I took them out and put them in my castle. My farm room, which is actually fan-built. Thank you very much. My bed, because I never built a bedroom. I am very big on the piston doors, so here's some more. This is my storage room, which still contains a considerable amount of products. Is there anything in here I might want? Oop. Miscellaneous stone. Oh god. Oh. All this clay, I might want that. Because I'll never come back here and get this, and somebody else will come and get it, so I might as well. Haha, touring, gotta love it. Boop boop. And a boop. And let's make some. And there we go. Got a bunch of clay now, that was a good loot. Ender pearls, I guess I could take some. There's various food products. And dirt. I don't think I need anything out of there. And just enchanted books, which are now gone. This is probably, I don't know why I love this room so much. This is just my furnace room. Not very entertaining, but it looks pretty cool in my opinion. And down here is the now completely demolished and removed enchanting and anviling area. And that's actually pretty much about it for my first base. I mean, there really wasn't much special about it. It was my first base I ever built on the server. I actually built this when I was the only person on the server before I actually invited people on. It was just, actually no, it was like back when me, Patrick, and Ryan were the only people on the server. Way back in December, I put together this base. It took me quite a long time to build, but it does look very pretty. It's fabulous. No, but yeah, looks pretty cool. I built this bit on a live stream. Before this was just like a blank, empty wall, but now it looks really cool. Now I'm going to head off to my castle, which is the final bit of this short tour that you haven't seen yet. Maybe you have, I don't know. Alright, welcome to the castle entrance. There used to be a place back there, but there's nothing there anymore. Where that wall is, anyway. That's a long story that I don't care to talk about. Anyways, this is my portal room, which I only actually recently did, like 2 weeks ago, actually. I don't think I've even shown this, to be honest. Actually, I have. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm using the B-Team texture pack. I was like, why do those, what? But this is the village in which I created, which is now populated by Western villagers, and strangely, in the last episode, or a couple episodes ago, we found this strange villager thing that will no longer be of us, or used to us. Block built this bit. I said you could build anything on this area that's Block's house. I'm pretty sure. Oh, this started off. Cody built this, but apparently Ryan's been here because, yeah, it's a universal sign that Ryan's been here. If rape is included in any of the words, if you know Ryan, you know what I'm talking about. This is I like this house. This is probably my favorite house out of this entire village, just because it's so cool looking, and the furnaces are the floor, so. It's pretty cool. This was originally going to be the, that's a ship that I built, but I never finished building, so now it just sits there. This is originally going to be like the, customs area, but it was also taken over by Cody and made into a flower shop. That's the bridge to Cody's base, which I'm not going to go because it's not one of my builds. This is a corner house that, I don't know what happened to that, and this is the general store, which is the first thing I built in this village. Which actually looks very nice, come to think of it, but I think it's not my finest build. Stalls, and a little western stable I built before I realized I was going to be building a village. What's this guy? I don't remember how much I had on this guy. I don't know how many horses I'm going to be bringing with me, if I'm going to be bringing any horses at all. But this is the main area, I guess. This is my castle. Took a god-awful amount of episodes to build, even though it doesn't look like it. That's left over from Prank by Block on Easter. He put a giant Easter egg in my front yard, and I left one block up there because I was too lazy to take it down. Yeah, but this is a nice little garden area outside, just kind of a nice courtyard for the castle. Is that a spider? I can't tell. Anyways, this is the main entrance, and really the only entrance of the castle. Big open area, which I was planning to fill in with things, but in the end I didn't, because I'm horrible at doing that when it comes to building things. And throne, which I was going to have a secret door behind here, but I never did. Down here is the overly complicated doors that I put together. This is a chest that never moved. It has a brewing stand in it. Actually, I'm going to have to come down here and take a lot of this stuff. This is my wolf that I found while horse hunting, which I'll probably take with me as well. Jeffrey Wolfington, Esquire of the 36th. My chest room. This overly complicated redstone contraption was originally built by me, but then improved by Notch, because I have no idea how to build redstone. My overly complicated storage room, which has very many flips and switches, and nice music. Let's play some nice music. There we go. Very nice storage room, which took a lot of work to build. Turned out very nice, actually. My enchantment room. Very well designed, kind of like library. Notch pranked me for having an unsafe anvil, and I am yet to fix the unsafe anvil. But I did put his flag over it, so it makes up for it. Everything in here is pretty much either armor or bow related, because I've used up all the sword and pickaxe enchantments. And that's my enchantment table. Nothing special. And that's about actually it for the castle. Actually, I haven't shown off the bedroom, although that really isn't of importance. It's the tower over here with the very failure beams of light things that I forget the name of. Oh, I think a skeleton just shot at me. I was like, what the heck? Where's that? Oh, ender pearls make that noise. Alright. Oh no, I don't have feather falling boots. I think there also might be something in my bedroom. Nope. And this is a nighttime view of the wrong side of the village. This is a nighttime view of the village, or the castle area. It looks very nice. Let's sleep. And then we'll head back to the Western Village to end off this episode. There we go. Alright, let's hope we can go to the bottom without hurting ourselves. There we go. Alright, so I will be right back with the Western Village. Alright guys, it's taken several episodes, but the Western Village is finally finished, and I'm done with all the builds that I have so far on the server. In the next episode on Friday, we will be trekking out to a new dawn, to a new beginning. We will be wandering out, and we will be finding a new place to start again. We will be finding a new place to live, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching these 32 episodes, 33, 34, a couple episodes, I'm sorry. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoy, and I hope you enjoyed this nice little ending for the Western Village that I put together. Thanks so much for watching guys. Chris, signing off.